Hi, welcome to this month's update. I'm Sean Jeffrey with REMAX Real Estate. This is an update for October 2021, and I'll try to keep it a little bit brief for you this session. I look forward to next week to do another update. But the one reason I wanted to do it today is because pretty common about the last 3 weeks, I've had quite a few questions of how's the market doing? Is it slowing down? Are we going to see a price drop in homes? And the question I really wanted to answer is how the market is doing. Is it slowing down? Well, it was kind of a yes if you look at a 1 month picture, but then when you compare it to the past years and you compare it to this year, the answer is probably no. So I wanted to share a screen with you here and show you some statistics. So let me do that here for you. And so I'm showing you statistics from Real Estate Stats. So they take stats from our MLS, but also from for sale by owners as well. And so for today's session, I wanted just to point out October year to date and some general data on this market. And so as you can see on this screen here, for October 2021, residential sales volume is down 6%, residential transaction down 8%, existing homes down 4%, new homes down 18%, attached units, so condos, down 31%. But then you got to dig into that a little bit more. Is it inventory? Is it lack of inventory? And so then let me scroll down here, and I want to read what it says about October. It says here that this October was the best October since 2005, even with recordings down from last month. So the overall average price, dollars per square foot, everything is set new records. So the question is, has the market slowed down? My answer would be probably not when you look at a month by month basis, but you see this October being the best in 05 and 04 and 05 were actually the best years that we had. And so then I wanted to show you year to date. So here's volume and transaction. Residential sales volume up 60%, 2.4 billion. Residential transactions up 33% year to date. And so when you look at that, you obviously see that our market really hasn't slowed down by just looking month over month. And then you look at average residents for average price, we're up 20% year to date this year. 20, that's a crazy number. So that average is just above 542. Next week, next session I'm going to show you is new homes and existing homes, and kind of see how those fall in with increases as well. And then I also wanted to show you by zip code and show you by city here locally and what we're seeing for price increases. But as a whole, up 20% for Whatcom County. And then I wanted to scroll down here. So we'll hit existing homes next week. So I am going to scroll down to the next chart, and this will kind of give you year over year. And note here that the red is 2021. Do you notice that out of all the charts, there's only a couple months where 2021 was not higher than 2015. So it has been a crazy year, and you can kind of see the slowdown anyway at the end of the year here. Once you hit August, September, October, you kind of see that year over year, it's a similar pattern. But then look at the red and yellow, which is 2020, and you see that August, September, October, we're pretty high. And so we'll see what happens November, December. We just had a major flood yesterday. So in the last couple of days, so it'll be, Everson, Sumas, Whatcom County were completely flooded. Ferndale was hit hard, but a lot of homes are up on the hill. So it's going to be interesting what's going to happen to inventory. And we're going to talk about that here in a couple of slides here. And then here is another average monthly price increase of residential recording. So we're just obviously talking about residential homes. And so you look, it starts back in January 2015, and it goes by month. So you're always seeing those drops. But when I do my statistics, I always look complete year, average out every month, and then I go year by year by year. So it gets a good average for the 12 months. But you can see where prices have gone. I mean, look at that number. That's the sharpest incline that we've had, at least through 2015. And I bet that's going to be our sharpest decline if we go back 20, 30 years. I've been doing this for, sorry about that. I've been doing this for 22 years. And we used to, when I started, it used to be 3 to 5% was a great year. And we'd see that for a year or two, then it would stay flat for 3 or 4 or 5 years. And then we'd see a little increase. But yes, the 2000s have been pretty crazy. So you can kind of see where that has gone. And then the other thing I wanted to point out was inventory. So there are currently 306 residents for sale in Whatcom County, and 447 sold in October. So that represents 0.7 of a month supply. So that hasn't changed from last month. So inventory is low. I'm going to expect it's going to stay low with our recent floods. It's just going to take homes off the market while they're being rebuilt. And I just want to say, I feel for you, your families out there that had to deal with that. So that was a little quick snapshot of the market update for you for October. And I actually look forward to the next week, because I'm going to break down new construction versus existing, and then kind of show you by city. So Bellingham's a little tougher because we got multiple zip codes, but Ferndale, one zip code that includes Custer, and Linden, a zip code, and then Blaine, etc. So we'll be able to go through that next week, but I hope that helped, and just thank you for listening to this video. Actually, and if you want to have coffee, you want to talk, dig in a little bit more to what the market's doing in your area, we can break it down by neighborhood. It's pretty interesting what we can do with stats and numbers and what we can discover. So happy to do that. You can call me at 360-961-2483. Email me at seanjeffrey@remax.net. And you can always reach me at seanjeffrey.com. That is my website. You can get a phone app, excellent phone app to use if you're searching for a home. And so, yeah, so look forward to next week, and any questions, you know where to reach me. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. And I will stop sharing this. And so thank you. Look forward to next week.